Hey Wibblings, it's Morgana. It's time for the weekly update, vlog, whatever you want to call it. I'm doing this on Monday because I was just totally done over the weekend. I was just done. Getting prepared for a 16-year-old's birthday party, I had no idea that would wipe me out so bad. And granted, the party was only like 5 hours. And don't get me wrong, I had fun. The kids had fun. But I'm so tired. And then yesterday, Sunday, I couldn't get myself going to do the update video. I was like, no, I'm too tired and I can't. And today was even worse. I just could not focus today at work at all. And then the really bad part is I'm doing this at like 10:30 at night. I came home from work and I did the absolute worst thing I could have done. I fell asleep and took a 2.5 hour nap. I woke up at 8:30 and just was like, oh, I'm in trouble later. Sorry, my cat keeps walking in and out underneath the curtain. What? Let's see if I can try and focus. The party was my main focus last week. That's pretty much all we worked on, getting decorations together. I made, we had 3 different games where they were, getting scored kind of deal, so that they could have like they can earn like a prize at the end or whatever. And I made a dream catcher. It's the most extensive dream catcher I've ever made in my life. I usually don't put beads and stuff on it, but my son had invited mostly girls to his party, so I did that with that in mind, and I put like a bead at every little thing, and there is just covered in onyx and crystal beads. Oh my god. And then there's dudes coming down at all. It was the most extensive one I'd ever made. Normally if I sat down to do a dream catcher, I could probably knock it out in half an hour. This took me, because I was doing the beads on top, it took me about 3-4 because I was so not used to doing it. And then, of course, having to fight with the cats. No, don't touch the string. No, can't touch the string. Leave the string alone. I think it took me like 3 hours to get it done. And then just other general decorating, cleaning the house stuff to get done. So, yeah. But it was fun. Made them do a baby food challenge, which I took some of the pictures I took. They're making some of the worst faces. They finally, after about 30 minutes, they're like, I'm not tasting them anymore, I'm just gonna smell, because they were so hesitant to do even one. It took them so long to do it. Okay, there was only 13 jars. It took them almost an hour because they were so hesitant about tasting them. And the worst part is I got a jar of chicken and a jar of beef, and I warned them in front and said, I got 2 jars of meat. And everybody, well, I can't say everybody knows, because not everybody does know, but the meats smell god awful. Oh my gosh. If there was ever a baby food I felt bad about giving to my kids when they were babies, it was the meat ones. Oh god. But the funny thing is they all guessed tuna for the beef, because nobody would taste it. They just would smell it. So, and of course it smells awful, so they were all guessing tuna. That was the awful part. I'm sorry. Then we did Pictionary, which that was funny too. That was funny, them trying to do Pictionary, because they're like, oh yeah, I can draw, and I'm sitting there going, you have a time limit, you know, to how, you know, you, like, and I'm like, yeah, you got to speed draw, and that just, they're arranging a lot of them are like, oh my god, what? I got to speed draw? Shit. They didn't say shit. I did, just now, just, and then they did, the plan was to do this light stick bowling, where you take a glow stick, you break it, you stick it inside of a bottle of water, and then you like set up bowling pins, and then you bowl with it, right? And then I bought a whole bunch of extra glow sticks. I had necklaces and bracelets, because I knew he invited a lot of girls, and they were going to be outside, and it was going to be so dark out, because, you know, the moon is waning. I knew it was going to be super dark outside. So I spent almost $50 in glow sticks. I'm not gonna lie, I spent almost $50 in glow sticks at Dollar Tree. So yeah, I bought a lot of glow sticks, and just, yeah, they were that and the silly string. I bought cans of silly string, so they can have a silly string fight, you know. And they flew through those cans of silly string. They were done in about 5 minutes with those, and I'm like, okay. So you just see them, you can hear the can going, and you just see glow bracelets and stuff just running through the yard. You can't see the kids themselves. It was so fun. I took a video. I think I took a video of them doing that, and it just took some pictures of them running around and stuff. But they had a blast, and my son's cake was awesome. I posted a picture of it on Facebook. It turned out so well. My only complaint is that frosting. It's got a lot of sugar. You could smell the sugar on the frosting. You could just smell the sugar. And I have not had a piece of it yet. And trust me, I got a lot of cake left over. I don't know why. She made a larger cake than was necessary. Because my son only invited about 15 kids, and the cake that I got easily could feed 30 or more. So I've got a lot of cake in the freezer. So yeah. And then Sunday, we got a new bed for my oldest son, who will be here Saturday. He had his flights coming in Saturday night. That was another thing that happened last week all of a sudden too, was his dad, actually no, let me back. My ex-mother-in-law contacted my mother through Facebook. See, I don't have any contact with my mother-in-law or ex-mother-in-law at all. I don't particularly care for her, for several reasons. So yeah, so she sent my mom a message like, you know, you need to get Colby a ticket, you know, Jason's getting ready to kick him out, all this other stuff, which of course gets my mom all worked up. My mom calls me all panicked, you know, telling me that my ex-mother-in-law sent her a message or whatever. And I'm like, Mom, this is going to piss me off, because she knows that I hate when my ex-mother-in-law tries to start drama, because that's, she likes to over-dramatize things and blow things out of proportion and just be, well, her. And that's one of the things I couldn't stand when I was married to my ex-husband. And one of the reasons why we were married for such a short period of time. So she sent me the message, and I saw it, and I was like, oh crap. I know she's probably blowing shit out of proportion, but let me call my ex-husband anyway. So I called my ex-husband, and I told him what was going on, and I said, yeah, what's going on with Colby? And he told me what was going on, and I said, so, and at this point, I don't know if you guys remember, I'd already told you my son had already asked to move back when he turned 18, which wouldn't be till January. So right now he's still only 17. So my ex, you know, told me what was going on. You know, he's having problems with him, and he's not happy with the hours he's working. In his opinion, he's not working enough. He's not, you know, he's not looking for his GED. That whole ordeal. And I just said, okay, so your mom, I nailed it down to him, basically told him, I said, your mom needs to knock the shit off. Your mom's stirring up shit again. She needs to quit. But of course he's never going to say anything to his mom because that's his mom. And please. I don't even want to get started on that though, because it's a whole family dynamic that I just can't deal with. So needless to say, my ex-husband bought my oldest son a plane ticket. He will be here Saturday night. This is like a last dig from my ex-husband, really, because he bought him a plane ticket. He lands at 10:15 on Saturday night. He either has me at the airport at the butt crack of dawn when he buys the tickets, because when the kids go visit him, he buys the ticket. And don't get me wrong, I've been me to him back. I've bought tickets where he's had to be at the airport during rush hour. Because, you know, because I mean, but he started it. He did it the first time. He had me at the airport at 5 o'clock in the morning for him to make a 7 8 flight once. And then it turned out the ticket counter didn't even open until 6. Oh, but, whatever. So, yes, I will be getting my oldest son back. Yay! I'm so happy about that. And my other two are happy about it. And my oldest son will now have a bed and a room and not be on the couch like he's been for the past 3 years. Again, something you don't even want me to get into right now because I just... But anyway, so yeah, he got a new bed Sunday. We put it, my older two are going to be sharing a room because my youngest one's in a room by himself, yes, but it's a very small room, and it would be incredibly awkward to put 2 kids in that room. So my middle one had a room that's more comparable to the size of mine. Mine's a little bit bigger, and there's plenty of room for both the beds in there. And, you know, my middle son understands what's going on, and so, yeah. What else has been going on? I still have the brain fog. I've been up for 2 hours, and I still have the brain fog. It's not going to be a good evening for me. I'm going to be up till probably 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's just not going to be any good for anybody. I'm going to try and make myself go to bed before then, but... yeah, it's just... See, even looking at myself on the screen, it looks like I'm about to fall asleep. But I swear I'm wide awake. I swear. Well, I'm not wide awake, but, you know, I still have that brain fog going on. And that's the bad part of maybe taking a nap like that. And see if there's anything else going on. The solstice is coming up, so yay! I'm looking forward to that. And then the new moon tomorrow night. I want to say it's tomorrow night. But yeah, looking forward to that too. And let's see, is there anything else going on? Oh, gonna try to do the lunar calendar video for July this week. Gonna shoot for that. I got a little bit. I'm gonna try to change up the format again. I'm not gonna say change. I'm gonna tweak it a little bit. Just tweak a little bit of something. I'm not. See, the thing about the other 2 videos that I've done, I've given dates for, like, you know, festivals or whatever during that month, and I can't help but think that I don't have any way to guarantee that these festivals are on the same day every year, and that's been a thing that's bugging me. So I'm thinking that I'm just not going to give any dates. I'm just going to go, here's some lunar festivals during this month, you know, that kind of thing, and not give out dates. Because I hate giving out inaccurate information. And I can't help get the nagging feeling that's what I'm doing. I just keep getting the impression that the year that book was first published, those dates were accurate. And crap changes. So I think I'm going to leave the dates out of it. Well, I'm going to tell you the dates, the phases that are coming up, but I'm not going to give the date for that particular ritual or festival. And then, yeah, I'm going to try and get that done this week. I did do pretty well. I was proud of myself last time. I started doing the research, or started writing everything down almost immediately after I did the last lunar calendar video. So now I just want to go back and, you know, do a little bit more on, and then give it to you guys. So the information there is you want it, and it's as accurate as I know it to be. Because, like I said, I hate giving out inaccurate information. It will irk me and bug me, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to put that out there. You know, I try to be a more responsible person, witch, mother than that. If I tell my kids something, I want to make sure that I'm telling them properly. If I don't know, I will tell you I don't know. Doesn't mean I won't go look it up at that point, because I will. I will go look and I will go find it out. So, if you've watched the previous videos and you've seen me give out the dates and you've gone to, that doesn't sound right, I apologize. But yeah, please, nobody's called me on it at this point, but it's something that's bugging me, and it's not something that, not to say that it's not something somebody will come around, you know, 6 months from now, watch the video and go, that ain't right. That's not when. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to stop including that particular bit of information. It's just a little teeny tiny tweak, and I think it'll make me much happier with the way the information flows out in the information I give you guys. Because I do want it to be as accurate as possible. Because, I mean, misinformation sucks. It really does. I hate getting misinformation. I really, really don't like giving it out. Really don't like misdirection, misinformation. I don't want to do that to anybody. It's like it borders on irresponsible, in my opinion. It borders on irresponsible. Now, if you make an honest mistake, that's, you know, I mean, that happens. Mistakes happen. They do. Just, you know, make sure, you know, try to correct that mistake. And that's all you can really ask of anybody. You know, and that's what I try to do. And that's why the series has been a continuous tweak, because I want it to be, you know, as helpful and as informative as possible, but while being, you know, still maintaining some accuracy. I want it to be accurate. I don't want to mislead anybody. I don't want to give anybody the wrong information. I don't want to cause anybody to do some sort of boo-boo. I don't want to be responsible for that. I really don't. So, yeah. Oh, see, look, I'm more awake now because I'm rambling. Yay! I should do the lunar video now. No, I'm not going to do that. The next bit, and I know I've been putting this off, the rainbow series. I guess I haven't come up with a definitive name for it either, but the information on the colors. So for color magic and correspondence and stuff like that, I will not lie, I have been putting that off. Not being able to do the Celtic tree series like I wanted kind of pissed me off, because I thought I had information that it turns out I didn't have, and that just kind of like pissed me off. Not gonna lie. So I was like, you know what? I have the information to do the color series, but it's just, I don't know why that Celtic tree thing just sticks in my craw and pisses me off, because I could just, okay, I'm letting it go. Okay, the rainbow series. I haven't decided how often a video once I do get started. And like I said previously, when I first talked about doing series, video series, I don't want to do more than one series a week. So if I already plan on doing the lunar calendar this week, then the rainbow series more than likely would not start before next week. However, I don't know how often I would do a video on that. Because like I said, I already have the information. It would just be a matter of me, sitting down and basically reading what I have in my book, for the correspondences and stuff like that. So I would not be reading out of a book that somebody else has written, like I am with the lunar calendar series, where I gathered most of my information out of one book, and then I go supplement and research further on other things. But the vast majority of the information I get for that series is in one particular book. The rainbow series would be coming out of stuff that I've accumulated from several sources over the years. God, I make it sound like I've been at this 50 years or something. It's just, it's going to be from various sources, and it's going to be correspondences and things that have worked for me. So that would definitely be a more personal series for me. I guess that would be another hang-up for me, because I have this skittishness about putting... I don't know why. I have this skittishness still, and it's been... Oh, I've been doing this for almost 6 months. Really? Wow. Anyway, back on track. So, squirrel. It would be more personal information. It would be, I guess, that would definitely be the series that would be more open for, because it's my interpretation of the correspondences and things that go with that particular color we're doing in that particular video. And I guess that's maybe why I put it off, because it's going to be more, it seems like it's going to be more personal to me, because it's me giving you guys my information. Wow. Whew. You know what? I think that's what it is. I think that's why I have put it off for so long. Maybe the Celtic tree had nothing to do with it. Huh. See, you saw personal relation right there. See, we share. We learn things. So, and since this video is almost 25 minutes long, oh my gosh. If you stuck around this far, wow. I appreciate it. Really do. Because this is... Oh, I know this had been a lot of me rambling. But, okay. So, I'm just going to stop the hemorrhaging now. Hope you had an awesome last week. I hope you have an awesome this coming up week. I will catch you guys next time. Bye.